Hello and welcome to Dickinson's Real Deal. This is the show where we help people to get the very best price for their antiques and valuables. We give you a choice of sitting down with one of our regular dealers. Now they're going to make you a tempting cash offer for your goods on the spot.
£150.
£60 any good?
No.
If you don't think that's enough money, then you can place the same goods into an auction in the hope that you will get more money there.
£100, 424.
Today the show comes to you from Oxford, home to the famous university, a real seat of learning. People have brought along their antiques and valuables. They want to learn about them. They want to see the value and then walk away with the real deal.
For our first deal of the day, Julie's hoping her offering will make its mark, but will it leave an imprint on Allison's wallet?
So how did you come by these printing blocks then?
I bought them at a local car boot sale about 5 years ago.
Right.
I just like them.
Because you like them?
I really wanted to put them on the wall, but they're a bit heavy.
What, as this framed on the wall?
Yeah, I wanted to have it framed, but it's a bit heavy.
You know, I would think that'd be quite an interesting thing to do with them, really.
Yeah, or have it made into a table, actually, but I couldn't find anybody to make it into a tabletop.
Oh, right. You've obviously given it a lot of... So
Yeah.
why are you selling it?
Because I've had it for 5 years and I still haven't done anything with it.
Right, so you want to get shot.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's quite a clever idea as well. I don't know an awful lot about printing blocks. I'm not sure we have a printing block expert, but what I do know is that they are all metal.
Yeah.
Looking at them, I would imagine a lot of them date to around about the sort of 50s, 60s.
Okay.
And my reason for saying that is like with this lady here,
Yeah.
she's quite 50s, 60s. And then we had another lady.
There's another lady here in...
Similar,
flare trousers.
so that's where I would think the majority of them are. Some of them are brand names.
I know there's a few Masonic in there.
Oh really? I haven't spotted those.
I haven't looked at it for a few years, it's been away, but when we did look through it, there were a few Masonic.
Right, oh, well that's interesting, I suppose. You're selling them because you don't want them anymore.
Yeah.
What will you do with the money if I buy them?
Well, it's our wedding anniversary today.
Oh, how long?
12 years.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So maybe I could buy dinner instead.
So it makes me feel like you're looking for serious money today.
Nice money, please.
Well, that's a good way to start. Well, let's put some on the table.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. I like those
50.
colours.
60. I think 60 quid's a strong offer.
I think it's a good offer, but a little bit more would be really nice.
We all want more.
We do.
I am a product of wanting more in my life, particularly when it comes to food. But 60's where I am.
I thought they were about 30 to 50.
Well done. So 60.
60 is really good, thank you.
Excellent. You can call me Miss Generosity if you like.
Okay, I will. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Bye.
That deal got Julie's stamp of approval. Across the room, our next seller knows what she wants.
Hello, Tracy. And you've brought in this little watch on a muff chain.
Yes,
Why?
because I'd like to sell it.
You don't use it?
No, I don't. It's stuck in a cupboard.
How long has it been stuck in the cupboard?
Many years.
Many years.
Yes. Yeah.
Too many to count?
Yes.
And so how did you come to own it?
It was my mother's. That was passed down to her from her mother and my grandmother, and it was my great-grandmother's.
That's a while. Right. It's on a 9-carat rolled gold, which is kind of imitation gold, muff chain, and I haven't got the back off it, but someone who's had the back off, I don't want to do it again, says that it's an 18-carat little continental watch, which is going at the moment. Intermittently goes, I think. Is that about right?
I don't know. I haven't had it out for ages.
Right.
I don't wear it at all.
You don't want to wear it. What sort of money do you want for it?
I'm looking about 200.
Right. Not from me.
Right.
It's not a good start, is it?
No.
You see, the little watch is very pretty. with its enamel work. But it has some damage. It has a crack on the face, and it needs a new glass because it's got damage to the glass. So you're looking at quite a lot of money just to put that right. The chain's not gold, it's just some sort of base metal. Right, okay. I'll give up twinging on and put some money down. 20, 40, 60, 80 pounds. I can tell by that curled lip that you don't think much of it.
No.
Do you fancy going off to auction with
I
it then?
do.
Okay, well, good luck. Have a
Thank you
nice
very
day out.
much.
Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's time out at the table and down to business in the sale room.
If it doesn't sell, will you be disappointed?
I will in a way, but it's a nice piece of jewellery, so I'll take it there.
If it does sell, any idea what you want to spend the money on? It's coming up now.
I'm going halves for my daughter, so we'll see.
Okay, split between you and your daughter. It's here.
For me at £100 for the watch at 100, 110, 120. 130 in the doorway at 130. All done 130.
We're at £130. They like it here in the room.
£130 in the doorway then at 130.
Okay, that was quick and cheerful. £130 straight in, under the gavel, take away the commission, and we have £110 left. What's your reaction to that?
That's not too bad.
You're pleased?
Yes, yeah.
On the day, £130, no messing, take away the commission, £110, that's the real deal. And as Tracy says, that's not bad.
Back in the dealer's den, the locals have turned out in force, looking for a deal on their antiques and collectibles. But will David pull some money out of the bag for Alli?
I think it's a purse, a lady's purse.
A lady's purse, yes,
Obviously. It was in my mother's flat. She died, and we cleaning out all her stuff, and there it was. Never seen it before.
This is what they call silver gilt.
Right.
It's silver, and then it's got a gold plating over it, and over the years it's worn off here, but that could be re-gilded. But sterling would probably tell me this was American. Would that ring any bells?
Yes, not family-wise, no.
No. And I can see it's beautifully made, and if we open that up, it's all engine turned inside here.
Not sure what would be in that.
Maybe that would that be for powder? Probably.
The mirror, maybe.
The mirror stands up there.
But if the notes and the coins and that one.
Well, it's a full evening bag, isn't it? For taking, you go out for the evening, you've got the lot, barring the mobile. Here we've got a coin holder. I wouldn't say they were actually sovereign holders, because it looks like a sovereign holder, but I think probably just for coins, And it's numbered, every part's numbered, which is interesting. It's certainly of a high quality, and there's lots of silver in it, isn't there? Wow. Alli?
It's a very good nick as well.
And would it break your heart to sell this?
It would. It would.
A little bit of a drawback for me would be that it is engraved so deeply, and you'd have a bit of a job getting that out. In fact, I don't think I'd even attempt to try and take it out, really, because it's so deeply engraved, it would leave it very, very thin. It would really, yeah. Alli, what do you think this might be worth? Any ideas?
A rough idea.
Oh, good. That's good. That's what I like to hear. Usually they say I've no idea.
Rough idea.
Well, I like it, but I wish it'd been English. Because, with an English piece of silver, it's got the full hallmark, so you can tell which town it was hallmarked in and exactly what year it was. Whereas this one, you've got to guess. We think this is about
1900.
1900. It's anywhere there, between there and probably the 20s, isn't it? Let me get some money out and see if we can get you excited. Is £50 any good?
Nowhere near.
At least I made you smile.
Nowhere near.
Is 100 any good?
No.
Well, what about 110? Am I getting warm?
No, nowhere near.
I'm not?
No.
Well, let me say 130. £130 is about where I want to be. Oh, here's some advice.
Well, £130 is on the table at the moment. There are varying opinions here on this particular item. Our independent valuers say around about 100 to 120. Our auctioneer is more confident. He says 150 to 250. But I think at this stage you could get more in the auction. It may well be David is not finished yet, but if you think somewhere around 150 would sound somewhere midway in the estimate of the auctioneer.
Well, Alli, what do you think after that bit of advice?
I think we'll go to auction.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, you just need two good, probably American dealers there.
Yeah.
Want a bit of sterling silver. I wish you
Thank
very
you
good
very
luck
much.
at the auction.
No problem.
So it's off to the sale room for Alli. Over to you, David.
You turned down £130.
I did.
The question is, can we do better than £130 after the deduction of commission? Well, we're about to find out. It's coming up now.
I've got some interest in this. I'm bid straight off £95. With me at 95, 100, 110, 120 in the room at 120, 130. You bidding 140, Chris? 140, 150, 150 there.
It's at
150.
150. 150 in the room.
All done, £150. It seems cheap. £150.
Okay, the gavel has gone down. £150 was the auction gavel price. But once you take away the commission, you are going home with a real deal price of £130, which is exactly the same as what David Hakeney offered you. Are you now happy you've done the right thing, because at least you've given it a go and you haven't lost anything?
No, that's true.
Happy?
Yep.
Any idea what you want to spend the £130 on?
Some furniture.
Furniture or things for the home? Now that's a real deal. On the day, Alli Dell's happy. I think it was a good deal.
Also coming up, it's the dealer's dilemma.
Oh, I was looking for just a little bit more.
Were you?
And another one of those would be fine.
160.
Join us again in a minute.
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal.
We've had a huge turnout today, and across the room at Stuart's table, Brian has brought in an interesting family heirloom.
They've come through the family on my wife's side from her auntie, her late auntie, and that's about as much as I know, really.
Okay. You know they're dominoes.
Yes.
And interesting enough, looking at them, they're double nines. So they're not the common dominoes that you see everywhere,
No.
but they're a much bigger set. But most important about them, do you know what they're made of?
I understand that they're made of bone.
Bone, that's right. Now, they're not necessarily human bones or anything like that, so nothing macabre about them, but they're generally known and referred to as prisoner of war.
Oh, yes.
And probably Napoleonic wars, and they're made of mainly lamb bones and animal bones from food that they would have had in the prison war camps.
Oh.
Interesting thing, prisoner of war made from animal bones, because that's what they had handy, and double nines a bit better still. 54 in the set, and there's 54 here. I've had the opportunity to count them, and the box is ordinary, scruffy, but probably made out of bits of rafters or packing crates originally. So everything goes together very well.
So how would they put the markings in then?
Well, these all have been engraved as such, but just whatever tools they've got, perhaps old nails or something they would have fashioned, or maybe their cutlery and things.
Oh, I see.
When you look at the detail on them, I mean, they're quite crudely done, but there's 54, they're in the box, bit of history. I'll have a go at buying them. Have I got enough here, you're thinking?
Yeah.
I do like them, okay? But what you've got to do is stop me when you think I paid you enough. 20, 40,
I was
£60.
I was looking for just a little bit more.
Were you? Yeah, I do like them, and they are complete. I mustn't forget that. That's, if there were one or two missing, then knocks the value completely. How about £70?
Bruce, I've walked in here because I can see you going, And I think the reason Bruce is doing that is because our independent valuers have cast a fairly, I think, quite low estimate in some ways. They've said 40 to 60, 50 to 70. I think what's on the table, I think, is a very fair offer. You can go to auction, and it just might catch the imagination of someone. Napoleonic prisoners of war will pay a bit more, but they might not do as well. So we know what these were produced for. They were produced to get yourself an extra bite to eat. I'm going to say, let this lad have a bite to eat as well. That seems a fair price to me.
Thank you, David. Interesting comment.
Deal.
Thank you very much.
Across the room, Jo is pinning her hopes on a deal with Allison.
And you have brought this really choice enamel brooch, which I would date around the Victorian period, without a doubt.
Yes.
And I've had a look at it. I can't see any damage to the enamel.
That's great.
If I turn it over, it'd be very unusual to have the back open like that.
Yes, I did wonder.
You did?
Yes.
That would have had a locket back. So by that I mean it would have had a liner.
Yes.
And then there would have been a little piece of glass, and you could perhaps have put hair or a portrait in.
Yes.
But to my mind, although that is missing, it doesn't seriously devalue the piece.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
So it's a minor thing. So we've got what would be a high carat of gold. This would either be 15 or 18 carat, with a silver inlay, and then this beautiful enamelled dog. How long have you owned it?
I've had it about 20, 25 years, I suppose.
Okay, was it given to you as a gift?
No, I bought it at a tabletop sale.
A tabletop sale? Oh, that's something I don't think we have nowadays,
Well,
is
it's
it?
a sort of bazaar,
Right.
sort of around Christmas time, I think they had it.
Right. Well, that is very pleasing. So I suppose we want to know how much money I'm prepared to pay
I
for
would
it.
love to know, thank you.
And if I do buy it, what are you going to buy with the money? What will you do with it?
Well, I'm having a new bathroom fitted, and the taps for the basin are pretty costly, so I'm hoping that will pay for these taps.
Right. Okay. Well, I hope so too. I'd rather have that than a set of taps, I've got to be
I
honest,
know.
but there you go. 50, 100.
Thank you.
120.
Hoping for a little bit more.
140.
And another one of those would be fine.
160. Oh, you're so charming, I can't not. 160.
I would be thrilled with that.
Would you? So you're taking
Offer
my
that.
160, Jo?
I will.
And I'm very happy with the brooch.
Thank you so much.
And we have a good deal.
Thank you, Alison, very
Thank
much
you.
indeed.
Allison was charmed out of her money there. Will a bit of southern comfort have the same effect on our Jo?
So you're obviously not local.
No, I'm originally from the States, Virginia.
So how long have you lived in?
Well, this time here about 4 years, but I've spent over 12 over here because I was in the military over here.
Ah, right.
And spent 6 years at Hayford, outside of Oxford.
Right. So you live here permanently?
We're here permanent now. I'm married an Oxford girl.
And you've come along with your bronze belt buckle.
Right. It's a bronze belt buckle of Sitting Bull, and I've got it in an antique shop.
Here or in America?
From here, yeah.
From here?
Yeah.
Right.
And like I said, you could never really find anything about it other than it had, Tiffany stamps on it, on the back and everything.
It's almost as interesting on the back as it is on the front, isn't it? On the front it says Chief Sitting Bull of the Sioux, and then it's got this signature, hasn't it?
It's got a little signature of some sort right here in the bottom.
It's Remington.
Is it? I could never see it.
Yeah, I had a look earlier, and it's Remington, who's the guy who used to make those wonderful bronzes. So,
okay.
oh, well, I think it is. I mean, the back's almost as interesting as the front, though, because it has the magic word of Tiffany.
Right. It's got Tiffany's in New York and Tiffany's in London.
This
well,
one...
I know he did, Buffalo Bill years ago, I can't remember exactly what year, did bring his whole Western show over here to London.
I think it's a great thing. I haven't got a clue what it's worth.
Way on up there.
Well, you know, I'll be quite honest. I think it's really interesting, but I have no idea. None at all.
Now, I've walked in because I've heard what Jo has just said. She's not sure about that. Now, I've seen one of these similar before. What's nice about this is Tiffany and Company, and we all know Tiffany. New York, and also Regent Street is marked. It has a ring to it. Give it a go, Jo. You know, Friday night in Newcastle, why, hey man, you know, you could be.
This picture of me.
You could be out with a white T-shirt, jeans, and a belt with you know, Sitting Bull on there. Tell Cheryl she'd like something like that.
Right then, Claude. Have a go. Have a go, Jo. 20. 40. I'll start with £60. No, £60. I haven't got a clue. I'm being honest. I'm saying to you, I haven't got a clue. So I'll gamble £60. You can always go off to auction if you don't like my gamble.
All right, I'm going to take the money.
You're going to take the money?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thanks very much, Claude.
Okay.
Coming up, a silver corkscrew gets David's money flowing freely.
80. What about £100?
A bit more?
And Stuart takes a gamble on a diamond ring.
200. 300.
No, afraid not.
Does he put down enough? Find out in a few minutes. Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal from the University City of Oxford.
Hi, my name's Stuart Hockard. And you are, sir?
I'm Paul Woodward, Stuart.
Paul Woodward. Nice to meet you, Paul.
And you?
You bought us a ring.
I have.
Tell me how you acquired the ring.
I bought it probably 25, 30 years ago from a chap in Woodstock. He was a retired jeweller. And I think probably he was selling off a lot of his stuff he was left with. And I bought that one.
So probably it was his new stock, do you think? Because it's not particularly old.
No, no.
I think you say 25 years. So
25, 30 years, something like that,
It's
yes.
imported 18 karat gold, not an English hallmark on it. We're not doubting it's 18 karat gold, that's fine, but it also means that you can't actually date it. But I would have thought 25 years, it was probably new then.
Oh, right.
It's not really old enough for me, I'm going to say that to you, because I'm an antique dealer. Okay, we do err on the side of interesting things as well as antiques. It wants to be older for me, but I'll have a go at buying it.
Okay.
We'll see how we get on. You obviously got an idea in mind of what you're happy to accept.
I have.
And what it's worth, so let's see how we can do. Take my word as 100 there, okay?
I will.
200. 300. 400. 500. £500 my price.
No, afraid not.
Am I far away from it?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Am I?
Yeah.
So are you taking it to auction then?
I will do, yes.
Okay. Well, sorry my bid wasn't better.
Okay. Thanks anyway for your time.
And I wish you well at auction.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Thank you.
Paul's off to the auction, but will the ring sparkle?
It wasn't really Stuart's kind of thing. He does like more quirky things. It's here in the sale room with a £1,500 to £2,000 estimation, and there is a reserve of £1,500.
That's right.
Is it going to make 1,500 or more? We're about to find out.
£1,000, 1,100, 1,200, £1,200 for the ring at 1,200. Are you bidding 13? No, £1,200 at £1,200, and 13 I need at £1,200 still with me. At £1,200, not quite enough.
Okay, he's passed it. It got to £1,200 here in the sale room. That is not good enough. You could say that is the real deal because that is the most amount of money, but it did not sell because it did not make its reserve at £1,500. On the day, you gamble, you take your chances, Paul.
Absolutely.
And sometimes that's the way it goes. Now, every day on Dickinson's Real Deal, we have a selection of dealers. You see them buying and selling and wheeling and dealing. But what are their personal tastes like? Allison, you've seen on many of our programmes, has brought along something which is very sentimental as far as you're concerned, and very important in as much as it started your professional antique career.
It did.
Tell us all about it and how you acquired it.
Well, I used to live in a little village called Biddenden, and I was actually converting a telephone exchange into a bungalow. And the lady that lived opposite me was a very exotic character who was an exile from Russia.
Amazing.
So everything that she did, she had a flow and a story and a polish, and I think a bit of me loved her. And these little stones here originally were just strung on a very simple piece of thread.
And looked to be of?
Nothing, just
decorative, ornamental value.
That's right. And she took them along to the local county jewellers, and they made her an offer of £50, and they told her that they were Roman glass. So she relayed to me the story, and she relayed it in a very mesmerising way, as only she could.
I was going to ask you, how old were you at this time?
19.
And what were you doing? You were not an antique dealer.
No, although my parents were. What was I doing? I don't know. I wanted to own them. And I loved her, and I wanted to be involved in some way. She was extremely engaging, David. And she inspired my heart, really. And she told a whole story, a wonderful story, about how they were Roman glass beads and how charming they were, and presented this image of how they would have been worn. And I was captured by her and them.
So you purchased them?
I did.
You purchased them on a whim for £50. How long before you decided to show them to a professional person to get a valuation on them?
Oh, ages. It wasn't until I got enough money to actually have them strung as they are now. And that, I think I'd probably had a couple of kids by then, so it was probably, she died, unfortunately. So by the time I knew what they were, she wasn't with us anymore. But I have this and her story.
You said, before I knew what they were. Now, we want to know because we're waiting to hear what they are.
Well, it turned out that they're actually rubies and emeralds.
Wow.
And they probably were strung in the manner that they were in Roman times, the way they were when I brought them, probably as they should have been. But I was too young to know. And also she'd had the expertise of the county jewellers telling her that they were just glass.
Okay.
So I never doubted it.
Now, it's obvious there is some value to these, but would you part with these items at a price?
No. And if you sat here now in front of me and started to put cash down, there wouldn't be enough cash to tempt me today.
I like to hear that, because often people think that in this business it's all about buying and selling and making a profit. And of course it is, because that's the way dealers make a living. But you know, what's lovely to hear from our dealers, something like this tale where it's the heart. You buy with the heart, with your eyes, and that, believe you me, makes a great dealer.
Across the dealer's den will Louise be breaking open a bottle at David's table. David and auctioneer William Rouse are looking on.
Tell me something about it. Is it something you've had a long time?
It's been in my boyfriend's family for a while.
In your boyfriend's family?
Yeah.
I see, yeah.
It was his mother's and she died last year.
Won't it break your heart to sell something like this? It's been in the family a long time.
She always said enjoy the money if you sold it.
Okay,
so.
yeah. Let's just have a little look at it, eh? This takes off. I presume this is silver. I've had a quick look at it a minute ago and I couldn't find any marks on it, but there it is. It's a very elegant little corkscrew and a very collectible thing.
There are collectors out there that just love their corkscrews. What's your impression of this particular example?
Well, it's much better than average because it's got this agate piece of stone at the top, which just makes it stand out from the rest of them. which is very, very unusual.
The question is, where do you place something like this? They seem sometimes of little value, and then they turn up in the sale room and they blow us away with the prices. Let's see what David, our dealer, puts on the table.
20, 40, £60 any good?
No.
You said you didn't know what it was worth.
It must be worth more if you're only offering that. For your first one.
80. What about £100?
A bit more?
Well, it's a thing that's in very vogue at the moment. I've got to say, corkscrews, there's been some fantastic prices for the very unusual ones. 120.
Maybe a little bit more?
I'd go 140, and that would be my lot.
£140. What do you think about that offer?
That's not bad at all.
Not a bad offer. It's a gamble. Let's see if our seller is prepared to gamble.
Oh, here's some advice.
What's nice about this, it is a really unusual model. I've never seen that model before, and it might look like a bit of old tat. You know, it's strange with corkscrews. You think sometimes they are of little value, but some of these corkscrews can be quite valuable. There are specialist collectors out there that only collect corkscrews, and someone may just want this particular model as part of their collection. So the question is now, how lucky do you feel? Do you feel you should gamble? I think there's a reasonable chance you could get more at auction. It's unusual, it's fairly rare, and it's different. And it's because of that, it makes it quirkily different. This is where the collectors come out to play. But it's your choice. And it may well be that David wants to put a little bit more money down. I don't know that. I'm going to leave it with you to make up your mind.
Well, Louise, I don't think I want to put any more money down. I think that's me, but it's up to you. If you want to go to auction, I'm not offended.
Call it 150, then we've got a deal.
Oof. Well, I wouldn't miss it for a tenner, would I? It's nice. 150. Thank you very much for ringing it, Louise.
That's okay.
Stop me when you think I've given you enough.
Coming up, just how much is Stuart prepared to pay for Sarah's garage sale discovery?
80. 100.
Find out in a few minutes.
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal.
Hi, my name's Stuart Hofgartner, and you are?
Sarah.
Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Pleased to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Interesting sort of things, aren't they?
They're lovely, yes.
Look, you don't actually expect a young lady to bring something like this in, so it's more a sort of man's thing. But tell me about it. Okay, you bought them in to sell them, but where do they come from?
I actually come across them in a garage sale.
Where else, I suppose?
In Oxford.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a garage sale as a garage that used to sell cars having a sell-off, or
no, it was just a
someone's home?
household garage.
Right, okay. And do you know the sort of thing you've got here? I mean,
yes, I do. Both of my grandfathers worked in the Morris factory in Oxford, and you know, quite a few family members. My father did when he was younger, so I do know a little bit about.
And I should imagine most of the car sales in Oxford were selling Morris cars, I would have thought.
Oh yeah, they produced and made them here.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
It's the home of the Morris, wasn't
yes.
it? Really, Oxford. I think all their vehicles were named after. There's Morris Oxford, for instance, and Cowley, and all sorts of things
yes.
from the local area, weren't they? So these are both adverts that would have been in a car sales or a commercial vehicle sales area.
Right.
So even though Morris factories and so on were here, these would have been in the garage
okay.
that sold the cars to the public. And this one would have been Morris trucks, so this would have been a commercial. And this one, I've not actually seen this before. Now, interesting enough, if that was really mint condition, that would be more scarce than this one.
Yes.
But because of its condition, it's not very exciting. It's tin and it's paper covered. But nevertheless, in the history of Morris cars and so on, that's quite interesting. This is where your money is. This is where the nice thing. It's enamel, so it's steel or iron underneath, and then it's fired in ovens. So each colour is fired once in the oven to come up with this as and it's just a super example of enamel advertising, and it's in the shape of a radiator.
Yes.
Now, I also like the fact that sometime or other, underneath the original enamel sign says Morris, and someone's overstuck Morris Commercial.
Right.
And they've also done it just under here. You can just see
you
it.
can just see it, yeah.
And it's double-sided. I'll just quickly flip it over so we can see. Just the same on the other side. And this would have been suspended from a sign bracket coming off the wall. So you would have had the garage, the wall, and it's hung down here and swung in the wind.
Yes.
But lovely thing. You bought it here to sell it.
Yes, I did.
I'd love to have a go at buying it.
Okay.
Get some money out, shall we? Stop me when you think I've given you enough, okay? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200.
Just how much will Stuart put down, and what will he feel when he discovers what Sarah paid for it?
20, 40, 60, 80, 300.
Yeah.
How are we doing? How are we doing?
That's fine.
I've walked in here because I could see your eyes going, yes, yes. First of all, you've sat down with just the right dealer on the show today who has a liking for this type of merchandise. This one in particular, the double-sided one, I think is in wonderful condition. And this one, again, is a bit on the shabby side. They're from the 30s, but the real value is in this one. And I think what's on the table there now, I normally would say get some more money on the table. I'm going to say, Stuart, that's plenty on the table there. I know they're your cup of tea. I know you want to buy them. And I'm going to say at that kind of money, I have no hesitation in saying to you, take the money. Just before you shake hands, perhaps you would be prepared to tell us where you bought these and how much you paid. It has no bearing to our dealer because he's a professional and he gives the value he sees in them. But you bought them not at a car boot sale, but you bought them at a garage sale.
I did.
What did you pay for them?
I paid £3 each at a garage sale.
Did you?
So,
yesterday.
£3 each, as we always say. Where are these sales and can we get round there? I can only presume that on the day the person that flogged them off had no idea of the commercial value. On this occasion, I think our dealer has given you a handsome price for them, and I've got no hesitation in saying yes, that's got to be the real deal.
Definitely.
You're happy with that, are you?
Very happy with that.
Very interesting. How much again, just for everybody?
£3 each.
£3 each.
And that was yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, it just shows you, doesn't it? Just shows
Yes,
you.
it does.
So what are you going to say to me now?
Definitely the real deal. And I'll shake hands now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow, what a deal. Stuart was almost speechless there. Can any of our dealers match that with their purchases today? Allison's still got the printing blocks, but the enamel brooch has been snapped up by a Japanese collector for £350. Joe sold the Sitting Bull belt buckle at an antiques fair for 70 quid. David has sent the silver-mounted corkscrew off to auction and is waiting for a sale. Stuart still has the domino set, but managed to sell the garage signs to a specialist dealer for £500. Well, they do say you have to speculate to accumulate.
We've had a great day here in the sale room. Don't forget to join me, David Dickinson, next time for Dickinson's Real Deal. Bye for now.